Yadea factory. Evening. We're going to test drive the Yadea Kemper, also known as the Yadea K5. I'm really hoping that the phone on the chest mount will stay securely in place. Well, in eco mode, it is responding quite thoroughly to my inputs. Here, throttle to the max, 80 for uphill. I'm switching it over to street mode right now. Let's go. Now, that is definitely and noticeably more energetic than it was before. First of all, in terms of stability, it handles really well. Even though it has a high center of gravity, the suspension is nice, so you can drive at speed. You don't really feel like it's heavy when you're moving fast, but at much lower speeds, yes, you definitely do notice the weight. And so after a long drive, we've finally made it all the way to the other side of the city on these Kempers. And as you can see, here they are, safely parked. We have successfully covered a total distance of 36 kilometers today. This electric bike was initially charged up to 97%, and I primarily used it in the standard street mode for the duration of the trip. However, if you decide to switch it over to the more powerful sport mode, you can expect to get a total range of about 50 kilometers out of a single charge. So in full throttle mode, but rapid charging, if you have access to it, makes up for that limitation. Basically, we didn't make it all the way back. We still had some range left, but decided not to risk it. There's 32% left. 54 kilometers, that's how far we went. So basically, in street mode, it'll do about 70 kilometers and even less in sport mode. Even though it's claimed to do 150. In eco mode, maybe it'll do 100, but definitely not 150. Because for the second half of the trip, we were riding in eco mode. Basically, the battery still drains just as much. The good thing is that it charges really fast, and we got to the charger in literally about 5 minutes, so now we'll charge up and head out. But if you don't have easy access to fast charging, to a fast charger, or even to a public EV charging station, then I really wouldn't recommend it. And another important thing to note is that we've just ridden for probably an hour one way, and then another half an hour back, totaling about an hour and a half. Overall, your lower back does start to get a little bit tired after that long. The bike itself is actually a bit small for someone like me who's 1.94 meters tall. Personally, I think it could be a bit bigger, although if you're around 1.80 to 1.85 meters tall, I think it'll fit you just fine. So those are the two main points. Taking everything into account, the bike is a solid choice, but first, it's not particularly suitable for taller individuals who are 1.9 meters and above. And second, if you don't have access to a charging station for electric vehicles, then I wouldn't recommend it. The range is just too small.